Hello, glorious canyon creek that is really, really low. How the hell are you today? Hopefully, even though you're low, you're pretty good, because most of the time you're pretty good, because it is a pain in the ass to get back here. And it's also an even bigger pain in the ass to get back here in the summer because the mosquitoes run rampant. This morning, 44 degrees, mosquitoes, only saw one. So hopefully now that we can get back here, we can actually catch some fish and stuff and things. Pow. What is going on, you dirty old stash stoners? Heavily requested, and I missed the opportunity to do it in Colorado, so I apologize for that, but I'm doing it now. And yeah, we are back at the Canyon Creek. I got these waders in Colorado. I got some Sims ones that are really nice. Shout out to Andy for the recommendation. They're like, not sponsored by them. What are they called? Tributaries? Something like that, I don't know. I spent a little extra money on waders and I love these things, and this is the spot that I figured I'd use them back home, so we're gonna try it today. Water is low, we haven't got rain for a while, but there's still gonna be some deep pockets here and there that the fish should be holding. We're gonna go up and then we're gonna go down, and we're just gonna make a day out of it. I haven't fished for a week ever since we got back from the honeymoon, and just excited to be out. We got corn, shrimp, night crawlers. Corn's gonna be super desperation move. Starting with crawlers, switching to shrimp, might throw some lures, and yeah, just trying to find deep pools, maybe some fish, and yeah, without further ado, let's make it short. Come along with me, let's go down there and see if we can catch something at all, and then maybe something big. Steph, thanks for POW. All right, so I tried to go here like 2 months ago, and it's about a half a mile, 3/4 of a mile walk back up in here through some marshes, and I got swarmed by mosquitoes. I only made it about 1/4 of a mile or something. I don't know, I'm not good at counting or measuring, which is helpful with certain things. But yeah, we made it back today. I only saw one skeeter. I had higher hopes for how it would look, but the water is really clear, and I do have my sunglasses somewhere, so I might put them on and we might have to do some sight fishing or something. But for now, I'm just gonna do a jig head night crawler. Might have to switch to a Carolina rig or weightless just because it's so shallow, and we're gonna see if we can pluck it through. But every species in here, main goal, top tier species would be walleyes. I also have to not poke holes in my waders with these cockabur buds. But yeah, we'll pretty much take anything today, you know? We're just going fishing. Going fishing with Stash Man today in the plants. All right, I don't really have much else to say. No long rants to go on or anything like that. So I'll start flipping stuff around and I'll let you know when I get bit. Either here, there, down there, somewhere around here. But this place is pretty. I can tell you that for sure. So let's see if we can catch some pretty fish out of it or some ugly fish out of it or any fish at all and stuff. Got something. That didn't take long. Little channel kitty. Hope for bigger, but good to get the skunk out of the waders, or whatever people say. Small one, pretty one though. Pretty one, jig head crawler, 1/16 ounce. Had it towards the back of the pool for a little bit, and nothing really happened there. Had to take a leak, which is a pain in waders. But left it sitting there and nothing happened, and flipped it in the front here and something happened. So something is better than nothing. Nothing, boys and girls. Something is better than nothing. Don't hit it again. Well, either swimming toward me or dropped it. No, it's got it. Runt! But he's our runt. State fish of Nebraska right here, boys and girls. We're gonna see a couple of these today. But I have caught some like 8-pounders, which is really fun in this shallow water on a spinning rod. And they're usually behind those brush piles up there. And most of the time I can see them looking off the cliff, and I didn't see them this time, so. Yeah, I don't know. Ah! Do you hate that when you try to throw channel cats and they stab you? I guess it's karma for trying to throw them. Should drop them in nicely. Well, I'm gonna do this for a little bit. I'll cut out channel cats that size. This is the one spot here that I've actually caught a walleye, so I'm gonna try it a little bit longer. See what crappens. Then we're going up, and then we're going down. And stuff. Better, 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 better. Drumfish! That dude thumped it though, and it's definitely better. All right, if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe. I was gonna go wading, but I'm not going to anymore because I caught 2 channel cats and drumfish. See you later and stuff and things, bye. Just kidding, but what the hell happened to that guy? He looks like he got birded. Also, I don't think he was going anywhere. He got hooked. Well, I was hoping it was the walleye I was after, but I suppose a drumfish will work. Drumfish. When you ever see anybody catch drumfish in tiny channels out of Sims waders, I'd be willing to bet never. Today is the day. Alrighty, well, got those 3 bites really quick, but in a spot like this or an area like this, I mean, you catch a few and you're gonna scare the rest, so I'm surprised we even caught 3 out of that small of a hole. And yeah, moving up. Might as well move up first because it's harder. Get it out of the way, and then we'll move downstream and see what we can find down there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. One just ate it with my pole in the brush pile. There's no way we're getting this in. It might be a flathead. Oh, it came off. Did you guys see that? It was right on my feet. I was stuck on this stick and either a channel or a flathead just ate it. That was nuts. Yeah, I figured there was a fish in here and I threw at it from afar forever. Figured I'd just walk up and see how deep it is, and it is pretty deep. Up to my nutties, but yeah, I was snagged on a stick and I was trying to get it out and then something ate it. And it was definitely the biggest fish of the day. See it swirl over here? That kind of scared me. I don't even know what to say about that. Let's just act like that didn't happen. Got something. Got something. Got something. Flipped it right in that brush pile. Redemption for the last one I lost if I can get him. Oh, he's going right where I don't want him to. I wish I had heavier line, but I don't. What is that? What is that? Just flipped it in there and got smoked. No, don't go in the brush pile. Don't go in the brush pile. He's in the brush pile. And my line is still frayed from the last one. Oh, got ourselves a carp, bud. You guys see that though? So shallow. Just flipped it in there and he just smoked it. If we get this fish in, it'll be a miracle. We're gonna get him in. Hell yeah. Okay, I better not jinx it. I thought it was a channel at first. Seems like more of a channel catty kind of spot. Obviously they like brush piles. Apparently carp do too. Well, I was starting to get kind of discouraged. Not really though, because I'm not really trying very hard today, and I don't really try very hard at all. But yeah, this makes up for the past 30 minutes of losing a big fish, and I actually caught a couple more small channels that I cut out. So yeah, even though it's just a carp, it is a Canyon Creek carp. Dang it, I was gonna try to hold him, but man, I hooked the bajibus out of him. He wasn't coming off unless he broke off, and he didn't break off. But that brush pile I was just at is normally better, but I just couldn't get a bite. I added a split shot to kind of keep it in place up at that brush pile that might have cost me some fish. They like it drifting. Took the split shot off and came to the worst of the 2 brush piles, and big fish of the day. Species number tray and stuff. Oh shit. I was getting ready to move. Something's bigger got it. Oh shit, that's bigger than I thought it was. And I don't think it's a carp. Came back to the rocks and I was literally walking down getting ready to move, and one snatched it up. I think it's a channel. Could be a giant walleye though. No, walleyes don't fight that hard. Yep, still don't know. I think it's a channel though. But yeah, as I've already said, a little bit more of a struggle, but we're making it work, you know. Catching fish, decent sized fish. Thought he was bigger than that when he was running, but even though it's shallow, the current is fairly strong, as you can tell. Man, hats off to all the wade fishermen. It's hard to grab fish, land fish, unhook fish and stuff walking in the water, but we're doing her. Old croaky. See you later, croaky. Man, that's pretty cool though. I mean, we're standing like 5 feet from where that bud bit, and it's only like 1.5 feet. Some pretty different stuff for around here. That's why I always like coming here. Still got a lot of places to go. There's a real hard bend in the creek down there with a lot of rocks. And the brush piles didn't exactly play out. There was a big fish in each brush pile, but I think those rocks down there are gonna be stacked. But so far so good though. No wallies yet, but so far so good. And another one. Figured there'd be another one. Not nearly as big, but my drag is not even that loose. And that thing was just going ape shit. All right, I'm doing something different here. Let's keep things interesting for all of us, including me. Shrimp time. Shrimp time. After this bud stops gator rolling. This jig head's doing work. Just a cheapy eagle claw bud. Anybody can do this. Get a box of night crawlers. Some 1/16 ounce jig heads, find a creek. Waders are not required. It's nice enough out that I could just be walking around. I just didn't feel like getting wet today. He is right in between my feet. Now he's over there. Bye, channel bud. Bye, channel bud. Got one. Threw shrimp in there for a little bit and just switched to crawlers just to drift back to get myself some lunch. And what do we got? Carp bud. 2 bigger channels out of that spot, and then a carp, and then a drum, and about 5 smaller channels. Definitely the best spot of the day, and it was right where we walked down, so yeah, maybe the waders weren't necessarily worth it, but they are, because yeah, it's fun getting in the water with them. Still gonna try to catch something on that damn shrimp though. That's the main goal at this point. Actually, the main goal is still just to catch fish and have fun, am I right? But I really do want to catch something on that shrimp. Later, Skippy. All right, like I said, I'm gonna eat lunch because food's important. And I didn't eat. Oh, I dropped my night crawler. I won't be able to find it, but food's important, eating lunch. See you at the next spot with fish and stuff. Got something, and it's not small. Got something big. Big fish of the day, probably, but as you've seen, they all fight pretty hard. But walked down to this creek bend after lunch and put on a bobber just for fun. And it got smoked instantly. Actually, as I was walking up, I even said, there's a fish right there. Put my sunglasses on, I saw one just literally sitting at my feet. Oh, I just scared another one towards me. There's a lot of fish right there. I don't know how many more we're gonna catch after scaring this bud, but there's a lot of fish that just cleared out of there. My guess is a big carp or a big drum fish, but could be a channel. They've been fighting pretty damn hard too. And yeah, I think we're gonna probably wreck them. Had to walk a good distance, but worth it. Gosh, there's so many. There's just like 10 of them right there. I don't know what they are because we're in the shade, but there's like 10 something or others. What are you? Carp fish. That's all right. He fought like an SOB, I can tell you that for sure. And on these missions, we don't really care. We're just fishing, hoping for the best. And it's nice seeing a bobber go down today. That's something a little different. All right, take him to shore, get him unhooked, and get it back out there. Raw power right there, boys and girls. Raw power. I'm just gonna kind of fish for fun. gonna leave the camera on, but gonna kind of montage some fish catches and hopefully we can get something cool. Some big cinder blocky things, so could be a flathead. You never know. They do like night crawlers, especially in creeks. And yeah, I'm still hoping for a walleye, but as of now, we're just hoping for bites and stuff. Got one. Got one. I don't know what you are, but you're fast. What is that? Well, something different. Species number 4. Goldeye. Species number who knows what. Real fast. I didn't think it was very big at first. I was wrong. Toothy goldeye. What are you? At this point, I'd guess a carp. Hope I'm wrong, though. Old grassy bud. Look how fast they are. Crazy. Oh, man. That dude's got some speed. Best feeling there is with your clothes on, boys and girls. Best feeling there is. Hooking up and some drag ripping. I am not wrong, and it is not big. They are hard to stop in the current. That is for sure. All right, Grassy, get over here. Sick of your shit. Later, friend. There he is. Old big mouth grass carp, bud. Should use him as bait, but we're nearing the end. Alrighty, well, things kind of slowed down. I fished with shrimp for entirely too long. It just wasn't the play today. The night crawlers were. Caught a lot of fish and yeah, beautiful scenery. Got to use my weighty boys and yeah, caught fish, 5 different species. Got a goldeye, grass carp, bunch of channels, 1 drumfish. No walleyes, unfortunately, and no fish on shrimp, but that's just kind of how fishing goes sometimes. But I got a good ways to walk back, so I'm gonna save you the boredom of that nonsense and just put myself through it, I guess. But if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe. We didn't do anything super spectacular, but we did come out to the Canyon Creek and catch some dirty old fishes. So yeah, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Stuff and things. But pal, goodbye.